All right. How I got here. You know, that's where I ended last night, was that I got to Al-Anon. Well, when I got here, I was not a happy person to be here. I didn't want to be here. I was angry. I had a lot of rage, and I had a lot of fear. I had a lot of guilt from things that I had done. And I tell you, one of the most crushing things that I learned in the beginning was that alcoholism was a disease. And the reason I say this is crushing, do you realize what I was doing to a sick human being? I did. I thought about all the physical abuse. I thought about all the verbal abuse, and I had tremendous guilt, and I couldn't talk about it. I couldn't tell anybody. My first group that I went to, there were 2 other women there, and they had been there in the program about 3 or 4 months longer than I. So we were all struggling together. But fortunately, there were several other groups of long-standing in town, and I began to go to some of those. And you know, those ladies appeared so sweet. The little thin-lipped ones, you know. I think a lot of the AA groups refer to them as the cookie-baking bitches, you know. These were those sweet little sisters that never said a little trashy word or of any kind, and they were all goody two-shoes, and they went to their church every Sunday, and that wasn't me. That wasn't me. And I was finding it hard to relate until one night, this one old woman stood up and she was talking about how she took a baseball bat to her husband, and they were all going, "Ah!" And I thought, God, go for it! I thought, I love her. Because now, do you realize that when you share in a meeting, you give people permission to share? And by her telling that, I was able to start and to relate some of the physical abuse that I had done and be able to get some of this stuff out of my gut. So many times. So many times.